Hi, good evening. Yet another day rolls by. Night comes in, taking us to another different dimension altogether. If you remember, I spoke about reflecting as to how your day has gone by, evaluating as to what went right, what didn't go so right, what went well. This is all a part of our processing system. But in all this, what we tend to forget very often is the affirmation that we carry with us. Now, what does affirmation mean? Affirmation basically means how you project your intent, how you project what is there in your mind and what you're thinking. I don't know how many of you know that whatever we create in our life, a lot of it comes through the picture that we paint for ourselves in our mind, consciously or unconsciously. So we are those artists, who can paint, who can sculpt anything they want, whatever they fancy. And if it's done with the right intent, with the right energy going into that piece of art that they are creating, it manifests. This has been my experience. Advertisers would call it visualizing. Yes, it is visualizing. What do you visualize? What do you see? It's not there. It's not there for you to touch and feel. But the way you create it in your mind, it's as good as touching it. It's almost like a VR, a virtual reality. But this is true. This is law of the universe, which says that what you send out as affirmations, positive or otherwise, it starts taking shape. It's about, it's like radio waves. It keeps going out, keeps going out, keeps going out, and then starts taking shape. So you actually are the creator of your success or your downfall. What do you see? What do you visualize? Yes, as human beings, we do have our challenges. We sometimes get hit very hard. We go, at least 10 steps backwards, and it takes double or triple the effort to come back, at least on level ground. But there are a lot of things at play. Karma plays a big role. Okay, many people don't understand and realize that. But apart from karma, a lot of it is based on the preparation that you do, the kind of planning that you do. What kind of a blueprint do you create for yourself, for the smallest activity to the biggest activity? What kind of forecasting do you do? Now, in the corporate world, we talk about how do you see yourself 1 year ahead, 2 year ahead, 3 year ahead. Targets are made for 5 years, 10 years. I mean, how does one do that? It is nothing but visualizing based on certain analysis. Same is the case for us as human beings. The problem is we don't spend time with ourselves. We don't spend time analyzing what we are, where have we come from, what kind of habits we have created, what kind of good habits we've somehow left behind and picked up bad ones. Do we even understand it? And then do we accept it? And later on, of course, do you have the time, energy, and most importantly, the willingness to go ahead and change those habits? It can be something as small as getting up early in the morning, after washing up, going out and doing some exercise. It can be as small yet very important of doing everything on time, being punctual wherever you have to go. It's about, being concerned about others around you and not just think about yourself all the time. And the list is endless. What is your intent? If you want to benefit, if you want something that pleases you, satisfies you, you have to work for it. And it starts from the blueprint stage. It starts from the planning stage. It starts from affirmation. If you keep beating yourself down saying, I'm useless, I'm worthless, I don't know why it happens to me, I am poor, I am weak, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't speak so well, the more you say it, it's like somebody coming and saying, Tathastu, so be it. We can never understand the dynamics of the universe. Then why dwell into it? Why just take chances? What goes of you and what you have with you if you were exactly the opposite? I am willing to work hard. I am good. I will keep trying. I will change. I will do it. And not just mere words, but actually putting that into action. The moment you transcend from visualization into action and being patient about it, everything cannot happen just like this. Be patient about the results. And don't be fixated on the result either. Because the result will take shape based on your blueprint drawing, your visualizing, and the kind of effort you put in. And please remember one thing, time plays a very important role here. If it is time for you to get what you are visualizing, you will get it. If it's not time for you, you will not get it. That doesn't mean you will never get it. You will get it, but you got to be patient. You got to keep moving ahead. So, how do you want to move forward in your life? Do you want to go with positive affirmations? Or do you want to go with negativity all the time, beating yourself down? Because trust me when I say this, you are far, far much more worthy than you tell yourself or you put yourself at. You are a worthy person. You are alive and you're in the form of a human being because you have done something good to come up to this stage in the evolution process. So don't give up. Just move ahead. Whatever it is, good, bad, ugly, don't stop. Keep moving ahead. Try it and see the difference.